All right. Hello, Knockouts. Tanya TKO here. And as you know, I'm a self-love specialist from TanyaTKO.com. I help you learn how to love yourselves and one another. On this channel, we use viral video topics as teachable moments for what self-love or self-abuse looks like in your own life. And today, we're going to be discussing ShaCarri Richardson and some of the disrespectful hate that she's been receiving online from a certain group of men. And we're going to talk about why there is so much anger. So if you're ready, let's get into it. Hey! All right. Hello, everybody. Hello. Right now, we are broadcasting live on YouTube, Facebook, and on Twitter, Periscope. And we're going to jump into today's broadcast. I am your host, Tanya TKO. I'm a certified life coach and a certified clinical hypnotherapist, and I specialize in relationship coaching. Let me just give a few rules for today's broadcast. The topics that we discuss on my channel are topics for you to reflect on yourself. That's one. Two, we combat arguments, not other people. Three, if you enjoy the show, please subscribe. If you do not, please find someplace else, another creator who you do resonate with. Four, text notification squad. If you'd like to get a text message each time I go live 15 minutes beforehand, join the text notification squad. The link is in the description. If you want your comment read on air, you can send it through Cash App. I'll be reading those through the broadcast, and the link is also in the description. If you want to submit topics, go to TanyaTKO.com, click on contact, and submit your topics that way. If you are a part of the text notification squad, go ahead and throw up those 10s. Let me see those 10s. Good morning, everybody. Welcome in from the United States and worldwide. As you know, we are internationally known because we're known to rock the microphone. Ow! Welcome in, everybody. Welcome. We're going to be talking about ShaCarri Richardson today, and I might open up the phone lines. Let me know if you all need to express things in length. So welcome in. Thank you, Erin. Thank you all for all of the support. Go ahead and throw up those 10s. And I really want to get your point of view on what it is that we're discussing here today. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Also, you know what? Go ahead and throw some thumbs up to me because I have gone out this weekend. First time after lock in and shut in, and look at my tan, look at the glow, look at the glow. When I did that Godfrey video, I knew your girl needed some sun. So no more pale face for me. The brown a come back. Oh, caramel cutie in the house. So listen, let's jump to ShaCarri. Oh my goodness. Who is she, first of all? Let's take a look at who ShaCarri Richardson is. Let's take a look at what it is that she is currently known for. So she is now currently the fastest woman in America. She is 21 years old, and she just ran the 100-meter in 10.87 seconds, and she's on her way to Tokyo. We're going to play a few videos for you all so that you can get a sense of her temperament, what she's about. She's a young woman. Oh my God. Oh, look, the thumbs up are coming from my tan. Oh, yes. I see those brown hands. Yes. Yes, caramel cutie in the place to be. Ah ha ha. Ah wee wee. Yes. All right. Um yeah, so listen. Don't start trying to tell me what you think the video was about before we jump into the video, because I asked why you mad. I didn't specify who is actually mad. So we're going to jump into that. But let's continue forward with this young lady. So ShaCarri Richardson, young woman out of Dallas, Texas, 21 years old, just finished running. We're going to play some videos for you all of her speed, of what people are saying about her. I'm going to play videos of her pictures. We're just gonna, I mean, we're gonna show her body. We're also going to look at FloJo's body because a lot has changed since FloJo was FloJo 90s or 80s. So we're going to look into a lot of different things. BuzzFeed has a collection of wonderful photos, videos, and all of this for this young lady. Oh my goodness. Would you believe that I do not have on foundation? Would you believe that? This is what I'm saying. When the sun kisses you and you get that melanin starts shining, lot of mercy. Oh, lot of mercy. All right. So let's jump into some of this. Let's get into some of this. Let's get into some of it. Let's get into it. Let's get into where do we there's just so much good stuff. Where do we start? Where do we start? Okay, you know what? Let's start right here. Let's start here. Go girl. Get it. Get it. Get it. Look. Boom. 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 Get it. Get it. So when they talk about FloJo, for those of you who don't know, FloJo is AKA Florence Johnson, who was she was fast as can be. I don't remember the years that she was out. If you all know in the comments, let me know. Okay. Oh my goodness, what's going on with our sorry, our captions were not capturing. So there we have it. My apologies, my apologies. One day we're gonna get it all together. Look, this is the first broadcast where I wasn't muted when we started. So FloJo, tell me. Let me see if I could get some. Let's get your. Okay, FloJo. Oh, let me take the call thing off because we're not ready to call just yet. So FloJo, and as you see, Florence Johnson, she was. Oh, I'm sorry, Florence. Oh, I'm calling her the wrong name. I'm sorry, please forgive me. Florence Joyner, FloJo, aka FloJo. And as you see, she was strong and muscular, and we were in a different time then. As you see, she had her flamboyant outfits, and she was just ahead of her. She was, oh wait, that's not FloJo. That's Beyonce dressed as FloJo. I don't know if she did that for not Christmas, Halloween or whatever. I don't know. But so FloJo, as you see, she was muscular. And so they have pictures of Serena, I guess, talking about the muscularity. I don't know. But as you see, this is a strong woman. Chest flat back in the days. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, look, chest flat. When you work and you perform at a certain level and you burn off that fat, there's something different. But now we've come into space where we no longer know what a woman looks like. And people are constantly questioning whether or not certain people are women, whether or not they're feminine. And there's a lot of issues going on out there because of where it is that we are. So we're just in a little bit of a growing stage where we are going to need to kind of make adjustments within ourselves and in community, right? So let's talk about what is going on. So you saw a little bit of ShaCarri. You know what? Let me play a little bit of audio from her so that you can hear what she sounds like. Okay? Let's get this. Oh, let's oh, I don't know why it's stuck. Give me 1 second. Let's get this unstuck. Let's get this unstuck. Give me 1 second. I'm sorry. I don't know why here we go.
My coach, my support team believe I can do, and the talent that God blessed me to have to do. Every time I step on the track, I'm never going to take an opportunity to perform for Jay in vain.
But what do you want the world to know about what you just did in the semifinal run?
I just want the world to know that I'm that girl that every time I step on the track.
All right. So you see, so you get a sense of her temperament, her accent, her demeanor, etc. She seems like a very sweet young lady, right? Let's continue going forward. What is the issue? So you all didn't hear the I don't think you all heard the audio from the original thing that I played where they were talking about FloJo and making comparisons to her and FloJo. So this is, I'll play that again for you all real quick, just so that you can just hear. We'll do that. It's cool. Here.
Is she a little bit of FloJo? Is she a little bit of Gail Divas? Maybe. Some people have drawn that comparison, but she is 100% ShaCarri Richardson. And she wants everybody to know her name.
Just look.
The wind has died down. It's likely to be legally. So whatever that clock says is going to count.
She ran a 10.64, wind aided in the semi. Who's going to Tokyo? We're about to find out. Women's 100 is underway. JVN Oliver, a fantastic start. She's putting the pressure on Richardson. Here comes ShaCarri. Richardson's going to Tokyo. 10.87.
Get it.
Is she a little bit
amazing? Just amazing. So let's talk about what's happening. I put the guy's image inside of the thumbnail of the video. His name is Keon or Kevon or something like that. I'm not really sure, right? Because his name is unimportant. A lot of you have shared his post with me, and a lot of you are upset and angry by what it is that he said in his post. In his post, he said some disparaging things about ShaCarri. So I don't know. Look, I didn't read it. I didn't read it. And I didn't read it because who is he? Who is he? Why should his opinion matter to any of us? Why? Who made him an authority on anything? And I want to talk to Black women right now, especially because Black women have been upset and sending this to me and writing on his page. And we talked about this already in one of my videos where there was a young lady who was talking about how she watches Kitten Heels and she's in the comments battling him and all this other stuff. And I'm like, why? How you wouldn't know what he was saying if you weren't over there. You're over there giving him clicks. You Black women have made this man famous. You made this man go viral. You made this man come into my inbox more than a dozen times today alone. Why? Why are you making people famous for disparaging Black women? Why? Why are you mad? That's what my question is about. And there's a lot of you, look, I'm going to put your comments up because there's a lot of you who want to get your point across, right? All right, look. We're the good BM. The Black men this, Black men that. Oh, like I just do so that the Black man. And I'm going to tell you this, right? This is the other side of Black male worship. Assigning more power and weight to the words of people whose words really should mean nothing. Words weigh less than a feather, but you all exalting them, and they know the formula. They know the formula. The formula is disrespect Black women, and Black women will take you and they will share you, spread you. Why are you all sharing this man's post? When I saw it this morning, I think there were 10,000 reactions to the post. I believe 10,000, because I didn't stay on there long, because a lot of it, I said, let me see what all of these people sending this thing to me for. So I clicked and I'm like, I didn't even read. I promise you, with God as my witness, I did not read. I skimmed. I got a sense for what it is that he was saying, and I clicked out. I was not interested, and there was nothing inside of me. What was it inside of you that made you feel the desire, the the inclination to want to share this man's post? I want to know. I want to know. So that now the conversation is now him. Who is he? Who is he? I speak about viral topics on this channel because viral topics are being searched. And so I get to ride the wave of the viral topic and use these topics as teachable moments. But for me today, the teachable moment is for you all who are sharing this shit. What are you sharing it for? What is it when are you going to stop weighing these people's words so heavily in your heart, mind, and soul? I want to know. I want to know. I want to know, why is it that we're making nameless, faceless, irrelevant people popular? Why? And why is it that there's so many of you out there who are talking about divesting? I've seen people's names in the comments talking about their screen name is about interracial dating, divesting, and all this other stuff, but you still got Black men at the tips of your tongues and at the forefront of your mouth. Why? This is what I need to know and understand. Why? If you've divested, if you've gone on, why are you reaching back to concern yourself with the effery? Why? Why? And I need us to look inside of ourselves and figure that part out. Why? Why are we allowing this bum to skew the narrative? We are skewing it by sharing his shit and making him famous so that other dusties can find out about him, find a kindred spirit, and come to camaraderie in his comments. People like that need to be ignored into oblivion. People like that need to not have any shine, not have their platform grow. And then the next thing you know, he's going to be talking about some mixtape and where other dusties can be able to play and download his single or album. That's the next thing you know. Next thing you know, he's going to be like, buy the album cassette and also CD, buy the album cassette. And you know what it is? I took some notes before this. Let me talk about what I believe that this is, right? All right. You know, the bonnet conversation is not over, because this is also the other side of the bonnet conversation, because there are women out there who believe that ShaCarri Richardson is receiving flack because or you're stunned because she's receiving flack because you were under the impression that if you were good at something, if you did well, if you excelled, if you exceeded, if you jumped through these hoops and did all that would absolve you from being able, or absolve you from criticism, that it would take away other people wanting to bash or hash out their feelings and interpretations of you, etc. You know what? I'm sorry. I feel like the bonnet conversation is not over, and I don't know if we're going to need to speak about it after this broadcast, because this is another part of it. Because you all don't have a problem, you know, saying leave Black women alone, let her live, let her be, when it's somebody that you like or somebody that you think should be getting praise and accolade, right? But then if it's somebody that you don't like, then all of a sudden you're okay with people bashing Black women. You're okay with people tapping them on the shoulder and being like, yeah, you know, that ain't the move, that you don't look right. You're all right with it then. But if it's somebody that you feel have done things enough of the right way, then you're like, oh no, she don't deserve it. But people of a certain class, Black women of a certain class, do. And I want us to really take some time to check ourselves on two fronts, right? On two fronts. One, why are you so concerned? Why are you so in your feelings about something some bum says? Come on now. Why are you so in your feelings about what some irrelevant man on the internet, anybody with a computer connection can write anything that they want on the internet? Who made him an authority of anything? This is what I'm saying. We have exalted him. All right, the apples are coming in. I'm going to read that. I'm going to read that in just a moment. Let me refresh this. I don't know why my Apple does not refresh like the Android does. So that is one of my questions. So on that front, why are we so concerned? On the second thing that we need to check ourselves with is, how long are we going to be of the impression that as long as you do things right, that people will respect you, that people will speak nicely about you, so that we live in this prison of other people's perceptions. If we're going to leave Black women be, let Black women be, bonnet wearers and all. Worry about being and representing in the best way that you can out there. As a matter of fact, yes, after we finish this video, we're going to talk about the bonnets one more time, and I'm going to open up the phone lines because I want some of you out there to help me understand and help it make sense for me. Because we talk about self-love on this channel, and loving yourself is not concerning yourself with what other people are wearing, with what other people are saying, the naysayers, bum nakers who it's like you've seen it time and time again. Cynthia G talks about the mattresses on the floor. I talk about the roach stains on the wall and the dirt of the rat bodies that you see in the corners on the floor inside of some of these people's places. You go look at it, they don't even have curtains. And they over here talking on the internet, and you're over there edifying them, putting wind beneath their wings, giving them a larger platform to be able to spread their foolishness. And it's like, you have got to get yourself to the point where you love yourself enough that what other people are saying about you and about other people who look like you just rolls off like duck off a water off a duck's back. Because if you really and truly think about it, this person has no power. People have a right to feel however it is that he feels. If he doesn't like the young lady, he has a right to feel however it is that he feels. Who is he? And why should his opinion matter to any of us? Is he a decision maker? Is he a policy maker? Is he hiring people? He can't even hire his bed off of the floor. Pun intended. Absolutely. Let me get over to this Apple and read the comment on this, right? So Sixella sends $1 and says, "You only live once, live it up." Okay, I feel you. And she sends another $1 and says, "Don't pay attention to people sitting on the couch." All right. I know that's right. Exactly. Exactly. So I want to hear from you. I want to hear from you. What are your thoughts on all of this? What are your thoughts on all of this? I am actually going to open up the phone line to take a few phone calls. Let's get this up right here. Phone number 323-488-3149. I want to take a few calls, and I want you to go take a look at this young lady for yourself. If you want to praise her and exalt her, do that. Share her. But why share the naysayers? Oh, there's some more apples that came in. Let's take a look at those real quick. Let's take a look at those. And then I'll finish opening up the phone lines. Here we go. Yaisha sends $5 and says, "We have to learn to uplift, not tear down, period." Well, you know what? That is nice. That is nice. That's nice. However, I think that we have to learn how to really be independent of other people's thought. Let me grab the line real quick. I'm sorry, I just missed a thing. I couldn't get to the right browser in time because I don't know, because they all look the same to me. My bad. You're on the air live with Tanya. What's your name? I'm sorry, I can't hear you. So let me make sure that I can hear you. All right, you're on the air live with Tanya. What's your name?
My name is Jasmine.
Hi, Jasmine. What is your comment today?
Yes, so I've been following ShaCarri since she was at LSU,
Okay.
and I knew this was going to happen. I actually been running track for, I would say, over 11 years, and I've probably heard the whole "these girls are men" the first time probably when I was like 13 years old. Like, this is not new to me. And it's been grown men and women saying this about, little black girls who run track since I have been a little black girl running track, So seeing that post, I was kind of like the same reaction of you. It's like, I felt more of a here we go again type of situation where I've been hearing this forever anyway.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, what's new? It's just a continuation of what's been said about, female athletes from black people forever. So gave it I didn't care about it at all. She is the sugar honey iced tea. So, I mean, my support goes out to her, not paying anyone else attention as far as like the negative, because she's confident, because she's black, because she wears weave. No matter what, they're going to have an issue with her regardless. So she needs our support, and we're here for her. So that's how I feel about it.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you so much for your comment. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, phone lines are open. Phone lines are open. So I'm interested in hearing what it is that you all have to say. Lunar says they are very critical no matter what we do. Thank you. Thank you. There's this quote I wanted to read to you all, right? And the quote goes, "For those who believe, no proof is necessary. For those who do not believe, what's the final part of the quote? No proof is possible." All right, that's the quote. For those who believe, no proof is necessary. For those who do not believe, no proof is possible. You're on the air live with Tanya. What's your name?
Awesome. My name is Jessica.
Hi,
How are you
Jessica. I'm
doing?
fine, thank you.
Good. Well, I just wanted to add to the conversation by saying that one thing, or I guess the first thing that I noticed with her hair being dyed and her long nails being done nicely and everything, was that not only was she, like, obviously she was ready, she was there, she won, but like she was on top of her stuff enough to be able to do extra. You don't have time to get your nails done like that if you're still preparing. And I think
Okay.
that's something that kind of stands out to people that says like it's kind of like that little extra thing where it's like she's so on top of her stuff that she has time to do the extra, and I think that gets under people's skin too.
Got you. Got you. Got you. Got you. Thank you so much.
And what was,
Thank you. Hold on for
yeah,
a moment.
okay, well,
Please don't,
thank
I'm
you.
sorry. Let me add this to my list. Please don't post links on my videos. Let me add that to the rules. Please do not post links on my videos. Don't do it. Don't post links. I'm putting that in the rules next time we come on live. Don't get yourself blocked, okay? Don't get yourself blocked. All right. What was the last thing you wanted to say?
I can't remember. I'm just so excited. I love your show and I love you, Tanya. So
Thank you.
thank you
Thank you
for
so
doing what you
much.
do.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for calling in.
Bye.
All right. Yeah, write down some quick notes so that you'll remember when you do call in. All right, phone lines are open for quick comments, and then we're going to be jumping out of here because we're at 43 minutes. So we have just 15 minutes left for the show. So, 323-488-3149. You're on the air live with Tanya. What's your name?
Melissa.
Hi, Melissa. Okay.
Hi.
Please turn down the, let me write this down on my rules for the phone. Please turn down the broadcast in the background.
Okay. All right. Phone lines are open for quick comments. Got it.
All right. So you're on the air. Talk to us.
First of all, I want to thank you so much, Tanya. Big up for you and your show. I really admire all that you offer and you put out there. So thank you for that. And I wanted to say specifically about gender norms for females. I feel like those kind of comments were made to her regardless of her accomplishments because of the archaic standards that women seem to be held to still by so many people. And I feel like we still have this mentality naturally as humans to have girls have to be pink, boys have to be blue, girls have to their children, boys have to be the protector. And I love that. And part of me really identifies with that aspect of being a woman. But it's almost as though anything outside of that norm is shunned or criticized. And that's just what it is. It's like we have to stop thinking that either a sensitive man is gay or a strong female is looking a little bit too anything in a negative sense. And I really don't understand why we haven't just gotten over that. Like, we're not in the 50s, we're not in the 30s.
All right. Well, thank you so much for your comment.
Thank you. Nice speaking with you.
Yeah, same here. Have a great day.
You too. Bye.
All right. Okay. So there was somebody, give me just one moment. Let me grab this. You're on the air live with Tanya. Bear with me for just one moment. I just want to address a comment. Make sure that your speakers are down in the back, okay? I'll be right back. All right, there's somebody in the comments who made some sort of comment about how I've made many videos about kitten heels, and now I'm saying do not speak on Black men. Oh, Lord. Let me just address this real quick, okay? This is my job. I get paid to create content. I make content about topics that are already viral. I do not, however, make irrelevant people exalted to the top of Twitter feed. I don't do that. I let irrelevant people stay in the lurches where they belong, because their opinion should not be given the weight, the breadth, and the depth of the veracity of my platform. I don't do that. And one of the things that we must learn to do as Black women is to stop feeling that any old irrelevant bum on the internet's word deserves our ire. I hope that you can understand the difference between me as a content creator making videos that people have an interest in watching versus you in your private life sharing content from people who needed to stay unknown. I'm not sure if, and yeah, listen, Johnny's saying sometimes Tanya disposition so nasty. It's true. And one of the rules that I have announced in the beginning is if you don't resonate here, please find someplace else with a content creator whom you do resonate with, because this is a part of the larger picture that we are all speaking about here. Love yourself enough to, one, cultivate yourself into the type of human being that you want to be, so that when people do say things about you, that it is like water off of a duck's back, because who is that person? Are you happy with who it is that you have cultivated yourself to be? That's one. Two, by all means, please love yourself enough to place yourself in surroundings in an energy that you enjoy. Please do not act like on any content creator's page that you are a victim when you are a volunteer. I do not solicit the views and clicks of people. You click because you choose to. And I create thumbnails so that you can get a sense for what the feeling of the video is before you click on it. So that if you see a picture of a Caucasian young girl with a buzz cut crying and you see me laughing, then you have a great idea that when you click on that video, you're probably going to see me laughing at a person who's having some hair issues. I name and title the videos appropriately. So please, by all means, do what is right for you. It's as simple as that. I'm happy with who it is that I am. Are you happy with who it is that you are? And that is where the crux of all of this emanates. Are you happy? Are you happy? Because if you are, then what does this nameless, faceless person on the internet have to do with you? Oh, the apples are coming in. Let me grab those. Let me take her off of mute first, and then I'll grab the apples. You're on the air live with Tanya. Please tell us your name.
Okay, my name is Ivory Willis.
Okay, Ivory?
Yes.
Okay, Ivory, please tell us your comment.
All right, so I guess I tuned in. I'm here at work, but I tuned in the live show. So I just have to say, when you are one of the originals, anyone who wants to become you will not support you. And when the pressure comes, press harder, because, she, I guess, with her image, I guess she has a past, so she doesn't look like the type of person who deserves, the spotlight when every day a star is born, and we all are stars. It just takes that one moment to, get us there. So when the pressure comes, sister, she just have to press harder. But again, people who want to become you will not support you. That's all I have to say.
Okay. Well, you know what? I've heard rumors. I've heard rumors that there are some of these men out here who are jealous because they really want the attention, accolades, and the accoutrement that comes along with being a woman. So thank you so much for your comment.
Yeah, again, people who want to become you will
Listen,
not support you.
we hear you. We read in between those lines, my dear. We read it. We
All
read
right.
it.
All right. Have a
All
blessed
right
one.
then. Bye. All right, real quick. Let's take a few. Let's jump back into some, because we're gonna have just a little love fest for ShaCarri, and we're going to play a little bit more of her videos so that we can see what it is that she is, uh-oh, where is this coming in from? Oh, okay. Give me just 1 second. There's so many windows. Don't be like Tanya. Don't be like me. Close some of your windows sometimes. I'm going to jump. Just give me 1 second. I'm going to turn off the phone lines real quick. And then we are going to just take we're just going to look at ShaCarri a little bit more so that we can just get a greater sense for who she is, what she's about, where she comes from, et cetera, right? There is not this video. Hold on. Let me come to a different one. Not this one. Here we go. This one right here. This one right here. I thought this was very moving.
Oh my goodness! Like when we get on this line, when we get on this track, it's me and the clock. It's you and the clock. Ain't no age involved. Ain't no classification involved. It's who been working the hardest to get down to that line first. And that was my biggest thing to myself that I drove myself to focus on, to achieve, is the fact that you're not gonna put me in a category because you couldn't achieve those goals, because you couldn't do that when you was at such age or such category and stuff like that. My goal was to be the best I could be as soon as I could be the best. History for ShaCarri Richardson.
Wow. Powerful. 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 Round of applause for this young lady. Powerful. I am taken aback. She's just powerful force. And the thing that I personally really like about her is that she's unapologetic in who it is, or she seems unapologetic in who it is that she is. She has the flaming red hair, like, what was that cartoon? Brave, was it? The young lady who was in Ireland and she like did the bow and arrow. It was like an animation, and she had like that flowing red locks. So I'm like, it's just beautiful, just absolutely beautiful. I love it. I love people who can unapologetically. The thing about it is, I remember when Aretha Franklin died, and I was listening to a bunch of her music. And I was listening to people do covers of her music, and there was nobody whose voice sounded like Aretha. She was unique and one of a kind. And the temptation seems to be, when someone is different, that we kind of pound them back into, the status quo. But if you're really going to rise above the fray, you're going to have to be different. You're going to have your unique thumbprint. You're going to have to be different, look different, sound different, operate different, move different. And so be unapologetically you. Let's jump into some of these apples. All right. So it looks, so we read this one already. And Lise sends 111 and says, a little dignity, ladies, wasting energy on bugs. Enough. And you know, listen, I hear you. However, we are still focusing on what other people are doing. We're still focusing on other people. Kiva sends $20 and says, kitten heels equals Satan. He and his minions. You give him a lot of credit. So you think that Kitten Heels is the light bringer? You know? Listen. You're so funny. Jacqueline sends $5 and says, love content. This is WL mentality. Still resonate. WL waste life? WL, I don't know that acronym. Thank you though. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So let's turn the phone lines back on. So we're going to take a few more phone calls and then we're going to show a little bit more of this powerhouse, this young woman who is taking the world by storm. We're going to show a little bit more of her and just how she, look, listen, it's crazy because, you know, it's like when it comes to women, the world, far too many people seem to behave as if a woman owes you her curves, owes you her big hips and big booty and fatty parts and all of this stuff. And then I also hear that this young lady is in the LGBTQ community. This is what I hear, but don't quote me on that. You all would know more than I would because in the articles that I've read, they didn't mention that. Oh, look, when she was at LSU. Oh, wow. I mean, she is strong. She is strong. But what do you expect when you running off all that fat? What do you expect? My goodness. All right. Let's get these phone lines back open. The apples are open. We're going to be on for a few more minutes. So make sure that you get anything that you need to say said now so that we can get your voice and have your voice be heard. 323-488-3149. All right. Please stop sharing links on my broadcast. All right. This person, I've already asked to stop. This person is being blocked. It's as simple as that. You're on the air live with Tanya. What is your name?
Hello, Tanya. My name is Alexis.
Hi, Alexis. So what's your comment today?
My comment today is this. That young lady is doing her thing and we need to be celebrating it. Everybody wants to have something to say. It's not a lot of athletes that get the opportunity to go to Japan and travel and have people flew them out.
Hold on. I want you to be the change that you hope to see in the world. So if you want to celebrate her, rather than talking about other people, then use your opportunity right now to celebrate her and her alone without mentioning anybody but her.
All right. All I got to say is go, baby, go, baby, go. Go, baby, go, baby, go.
All right. Thank you so much for calling. All right. Phone lines are open. 323-488-3149. You're on the air live with Tanya. What's your name?
Hi, Michelle. How are you?
Hi. So what is your comment, Michelle?
Yes, I'm glad that you talked about this today because it's quite peculiar because that's how I found you, is from men talking shit about you.
Really? Did you?
That's exactly how I found you, and I never turned away. See, I was right in the middle of the phase where I was pro-black, and I realized that it was pro-black male. And I kind of was still, you know how you kind of still stuck in it because you just feel so bad for wanting to leave. And then they were talking about you, and then I said, well, let me look her up because I'm starting to feel like they just don't like black women. And then I looked and I was like, what's wrong? What's the problem? And they talked about, I'm not going to even go over what they talked about because
you know what? Tell me one thing. Let me hear one thing so I could get a good laugh today.
Okay. Well, it was one of the B1 guys, Jason Black. I
No,
hate
no, no,
him.
no, no, no.
But anyway,
We don't have to publicize people's names. I just
okay.
want to hear one thing that they
Yep.
said. See,
He
but you see
said
what
that
you've just done, right? You've
I
just
don't even.
now.
And the thing is, I think that it may have even been true, but I don't care. Again, I live in a world where people can be better the next day. And so he talked about how you needed help or something, like you were homeless in your car, like you were writing these books, and then he said you were homeless in your car and all this. And they just had a good chuckle, and they just felt so much joy inside of their hearts. You know, I couldn't believe it, because I never had that much joy in my heart for a black man. And you know what I mean? It just was weird. And I mean, it doesn't matter how much they gaslight us and all that. I could feel it. But anyway, that's how I found you. Just so you know, that is how I found you. That's how I found other people. So you know, we all putting each other on, I guess.
Yeah. Well, you know what? And so that is the thing. And you make my point, that people are promoting him and helping his kindred crusties find him. You know what I mean? So absolutely.
Very true.
Thank you so much. We appreciate your love. Thank you for
Thank you.
in.
Love you. Bye-bye.
All right. Bye-bye. All right. We'll take a few more phone calls. Few more. They're coming in back to back. And then we're going to read the apples that have come in. You're on the air live with Tanya. What's your name?
Corinne.
I'm sorry?
My name is Corinne.
Oh, hi, Corinne. So what is your comment today?
My comment is that, no, a lot of black men do not like black women. It's quite obvious. We have to see them all the time on TV. Not only that, but once they reach certain statuses, they no longer feel like
What
black women.
What is your comment about ShaCarri?
Well, as far as ShaCarri is concerned, I feel that I'm glad to see a youthful young lady making it and being able to do what she's done and break records. And I do support her, and I will continue to do so until this, you know, until it ends, all the way to the end. But I do feel like as black women, we should support her no matter what, because it's something that we don't see very often. And I'm proud of her.
Okay, wonderful. And so you see how we had to redirect in the beginning of the phone call, because it's not really about what other people are not doing. Let's do what it is that we say we want to do. Okay?
Absolutely. Sure.
Thank you. Thank you so much for calling in. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, we're going to take a few more phone calls. So the phone number is listed at the top right here, 323-488-3149. And we are talking about ShaCarri Richardson and her amazingness, her aptitude, her athleticism, her abilities. You're on the air live with Tanya. What's your name?
Sky.
Hi, Sky.
Hi, Miss Tanya.
Hi. Hold on for a moment.
Okay.
Listen. If you're putting people's names inside the comments of my videos, right, it means that you want to promote them. If you're promoting toxic people in my comments, administrators, just go ahead and put those people in timeout, because you're not going to use my platform as a springboard for your agenda. You're not going to do that. So nonetheless, so what is your name, young lady?
My name is Sky. I'm from California.
Hi, Sky. So what is your comment today?
Hi. I just want to say that ShaCarri Richardson is an exceptional athlete, and that the black men who are referring to her in a negative manner as a masculine-looking woman, it's disgusting, it's despicable, and those black men are...
Let's redirect. Let's redirect, because if you have wonderful things that you want to say about her, just simply say those. The other people are they worthy of the time that you have on air? Are they?
Absolutely not. No.
Okay, so go ahead and sing your
ShaCarri,
praises
congratulations
for her.
on all your success. Continue to break down barriers and achieve your goals.
Thank you so much. That's beautifully said. Beautifully said. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So the phone lines are open, and I want us to be very careful with staying in an energy we don't want to be in. You're on the air live with Tanya. What's your name?
Hi, my name is Chibi.
Hi, GB. What is your comment today for ShaCarri?
I'm just happy to see a young Black woman that's doing her thing in track. And as a former track and field runner, I totally can understand like all the crap that's said about how we look, like how strong or how masculine you look. Because, I mean, listen, as a former sprinter, you're going to get those muscles, especially in your legs. And
Yeah.
the fact that she is unapologetic and still killing it and she does not care, and seeing her celebration with her grandmother just falling into her arms like that, no one has time to really give a damn about what Black men feel about something that's so trivial. And it's like, why are you comparing yet again?
Hum. If we don't give a damn about what it is they have to say, there's no need to repeat it, correct?
Right. And I just hope that she continues to flourish, kick ass, and at the Olympics and just showboat. She's earned it. Track is hard. Sprinting is hard. I really am so happy to see her flourish and being unapologetic Black in all her acrylics and long hair as she wants. It's beautiful, and I love it.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.
All right. Thanks.
All right. Thank you for calling in. All right. So I'm going to pause the phone lines real quick to play another video from ShaCarri. I was just turning off the phone lines as you called in. What's your name?
Oh, it's Tony.
Hi, Tony. So what is your comment today about ShaCarri?
Oh, my comment is that she's a beautiful woman, and anyone who's achieving the level of athleticism and just achievement overall is going to look amazing as she does. For any Black man, Black woman, anyone in general to say she's anything but beautiful doesn't understand, one, athletics, sprinters, what you have to take physically to get to that point. So no, she has amazing physique. She's beautiful. Otherwise, just, her face and just everything about her is amazing. Just, her trials and tribulations. So I'm just here to give the point that she's as beautiful as any Black woman, curvy, thin, otherwise.
Okay, great. Thank you so much for your comment.
Thank you.
All right. So the young lady mentioned ShaCarri's grandmother, and so I Googled it, and this is what I found. I found this image of her and her grandmother head to head in a touching moment. It looks touching. It looks beautiful. It looks like there's a lot of love there and that they're on the same page mentally. And so I saw this and I thought it was beautiful as well. I want to see, there's another video that came up when, I don't know if in this video, she has a moment with her granny or not. So let's take a quick look at this and see what she has to say.
Unbelievable. The fact that I am an Olympian, no matter what is said or anything, I am an Olympian. A dream since I've been young. I'm pretty sure everybody's dream as a track athlete. So being happy is an understatement. Being excited, nervous, all of those feelings piled in one. I'm highly blessed and grateful.
We'll talk about the race in a moment, but just the rush to get up the steps to see your family, your grandmother, your dad, your mom, everybody, what did that mean?
Because my family has kept me grounded. This year has been crazy for me.
Aww.
Going from just last week, losing my biological mother, and I'm still here.
What did you say? You lost your mother?
Yeah. I'm still here. Last week, finding out my biological mother passed away, and still choosing to pursue my dreams, still coming out here, still making sure to make the family that I do still have on this earth proud. And the fact that nobody knows what I go through. Everybody has struggles, and I understand that. But y'all see me on this track, and y'all see the poker face I put on, but nobody but them and my coach know what I go through on a day-to-day basis, and I'm highly grateful for them. Without them, there would be no me. Without my grandmother, that would be ShaCarri Richardson. So my family is my everything. My everything is to the day I'm done.
ShaCarri, unbelievable. We offer our deepest condolences on your loss, as well as our congratulations on what you accomplished in the midst of all of that pressure.
Thank you.
You okay to say this? See you in Tokyo?
Oh,
Oh, wow. You know what? Let that be a lesson to anybody out there that when you are in pursuit of your dreams and your goals, there may be things that come in the way that tries to stop you, that tries to hold you back and try to hold you down. And you see how her mother died and she still got out there and she ran and she won. What inside of your life, rule number 1 of the broadcast, remember, is our topics or examples for self-reflection. In what ways in your life are things coming to test you and see how bad you want a thing? And are you able to still figuratively jump over those hurdles, to still continue the race, to still continue to put one foot in front of the other? Are you able to do that in your own life? Speaking of one foot in front of the other, hold on. This is the book of affirmation self-love, which is available on Amazon. And that is one of my affirmations right there. In the end of the book, the final affirmation is keep moving. Keep putting one foot in front of the other. Get it while supplies last on Amazon. The link is in the description below. It's a powerful book, and that's a way that you can support the show. We're going to read some of the apples, and then we're going to open up the phone line. So make sure that you know what it is that you want to say and express, because we are going to... Let me try to refresh the Cash App so we can get these apples up on the screen. All right. So we have Zin, who sends $1 and says, BM not as supportive because she's part of LGBT community. Are we still concerned about what they find supportive or not? Are we? Are we? And Kevin sends $10 and says, Team ShaCarri ladies, stay empowered, heart, heart, heart. Thank you. Thank you. That's amazing. That's amazing. All right. Latricia sends $5 and says, she is so inspirational. Absolutely. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Perfect. Perfect. All right, so let's get these phone lines open, and then we're going to take a few more calls. Then we'll play another video of ShaCarri, and then we'll call it a day. So I appreciate all of you coming out. Wow, there's about 1,000 people on YouTube watching. There are 300 on Facebook. And there's nobody on Twitter watching. Remember that one time we had one person, then we had 4, but now nobody's on Twitter. It's all right. If somebody comes in from Twitter, make sure that you throw up your hello so that we can see that you're in the building. All right? So that we can at least see that. So phone lines are back open, 323-488. 323-488-3149. 323-488-3149. So thank you all so much for participating in this show. Give yourselves a round of applause. I appreciate each and every one of you. And so there's somebody who's saying I need to change the title of the video. No, my video is titled correctly because the video is titled because I have a particular targeted audience that I am attracting with this video. And as you see, with 1,000 people tuning in from YouTube, apparently my titleature is working. So maybe there are things that you need to change, like worrying about how to best do your job instead of trying to instruct other people who are doing theirs very well. All right? You're on the air live with Tanya. What is your name?
Hi, Tanya.
Hi.
You are such an amazing person.
Thank
and
you.
I will avoid gushing because that's not the point of this exercise. But just know that I love you.
Thank you. You're so sweet.
wanted to share that I think that this is just another one of the ways that these guys want to avoid letting Black women see their value, and letting Black women know that we have leverage. It's one of the things that I've been seeing just overarchingly, is that there's this program or mission, whatever the word is, to make Black women feel like we have no options, we have no choices, we have no power, we're just here to give babies, and to let people stand on our backs. But the more and more we realize our talents and our abilities and our intellect and the more leverage we have in these conversations. And so I think even if a guy has money and has access or whatever, I don't think that they ever really divorce that idea from their mind that Black women shouldn't have the power, because that would mean that we would have leverage in conversations to negotiate the terms of sex, the terms of childbearing, the terms of relationships. And I just think that I'm sorry if I'm repeating anything anyone else had said, but I just wanted to point that out, that I think that even if a guy has money or is successful in his own right, I don't think it's about taking away from our success. It's about us having the negotiation and leverage power in the conversation about what will happen in the Black community.
All right. Well, thank you so much for your comment.
Thank you. Bye.
All right. All right. So very, very interesting comments that are coming in from many different sides of the gamut. So I appreciate all of you weighing in the different ways that you weigh in. You're on the air live with Tanya. What is your name?
Imani, Exotic Sun Goddess, in your chat.
Hi,
How are you,
Imani,
Tanya?
Exotic Sun Goddess. I'm fine. Talk to us.
Yes, well, happy Pride Month.
Okay, well, happy Pride Month to you too.
Yes, I am the T of the LGBT, which is transgender, in case anybody in your chat is not aware. So where I'm coming from is I'm coming from a point of image. See, with the young lady that we're speaking of, a lot of people are missing her brilliantness, her amazingness, because they're too focused on her outer appearance. So that resonates with me by me being a person of trans and understanding once someone finds out that my opinion, my conversation, my thought is not valid. So by her having long hair, long nails, it tends to see like that's all people are seeing. And they're not seeing the struggle and the dedication and the hard work it took for this young lady to be able to make it to the point that where she is.
Okay.
We want to talk about, right? We want to talk about, well, how fast, this lady is super fast. So with most of these people that are running their mouth, how fast did you run to get that chicken out of the Popeyes? How fast did you run to get that? How fast did you run to the bank to cash your stimulus check?
You know, what we can do is if we want to uplift ShaCarri, we can uplift ShaCarri. We don't really have to talk about the chicken or the
We don't, but
that.
some things, but okay, but let me leave with this.
Okay.
Dear Black women, you are the mothers of humanity. And what do children normally do? Children normally blame their problems on their mother. So when you are aware of that, you should be able to move through this universe much easier. I'm proud of her. I'm going to be watching her along with all the other Black women, Simone Biles, Serena Williams, all of them, we speak your name.
Thank
That's all I have to say.
All right. Phone lines are open, 323-488-3149. You're on the air live with Tanya. What's your name?
Hi, my name is Jolie, but I'm LaBouche on the chat box, so I'd love to make a comment.
LaBouche, did you finally start getting your text notification squad?
Yes, I did. Thank you so much, Tanya. I did manage to work all that out, so I'll hold on until you got me on live. So I need to mute my when I'm on with you, correct? To mute my YouTube feed.
Okay.
Okay. All right, no problem. Oh, I'm sorry. Am I on live now?
Yes, you're on live right now.
Oh, forgive me. I had no idea. Okay, well, thank you.
You
Hi.
didn't hear when I said hello, you're on live with Tanya?
Yeah.
All right,
No, I did not know. But I, of course, big up to ShaCarri. I am so proud of her. I am awed by the amount of speed and the dedication and the discipline and the love for her family. It was such a joy to see the tape of her just after her run, tired as she was, of course, taking it all in, and she ran up those stairs and just grabbed her grandmother like, the whole family cheering for it. It was a joy to see. But I just also want to big up 3 of the other wonderful Black women that also made the Olympic team. I just want to mention them as well so we can celebrate all of them. ShaCarri, Juanera Hayes, who is a mother. She managed to make the Olympic team for the 3rd time. She has a young son. Allison Felix, who has now made the Olympics for the 5th time. She's also a young mother. And Waylon Jonathan, who is also incredibly fast. All 3 of those young women made it in the 400 meter final. So to ShaCarri and all 3 of those wonderful women, I just want to big up them all. Thank you to all the knockouts and to you too, Tanya. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm looking for video of her running to her grandmother. I'm looking for, okay, let's see. It looks like there's a video on this page, but you know, it's like you never really know.
The women's 100 meter final.
Okay, hold on. Let me, I can pull this up for you all. Oh, it's not letting me pull it up. Hold on. Let me, I want to see where she ran into her grandmother's arms, because that is what a lot of people are talking about. So let's see if we can find that real quick. All right, so I'm just scrubbing through, trying to get to the, because you know, it's like some of this footage is copywritten. So this is the race right here. So I want to get, okay, so this is after she won the race. So let's play and see what we have. Go. Oh, she's looking for her granny, I suppose. She's looking up in the stands.
She ran that timely into a headwind. The wind switched on them. Listen, it's one thing.
I don't see her running to her granny. Let's see. Let's turn the volume down because we don't want those issues. Oh, so she's talking to her teammate. Oh, she's looking, looks like she's looking for her granny. And we're going to grab the apples in a moment.
Much confidence in your...
Okay, so... Oh, everybody looks so beautiful and melanated. Look at this. How lovely. How lovely. And... Okay. So it looks like she's going now. I think she sees her. There we go.
ShaCarri said hi to her mum on our cameras yesterday. I think she's going to find mum.
No, not mom, granny. Her mother passed away.
So let's take another look at how ShaCarri Richardson in
That
her
is so
first Olympic
sweet.
trials.
That was so sweet, y'all. I'm trying not to, I'm trying. That was so sweet. That was worth the search and the wait. That was beautiful. I appreciate. Listen. That was lovely. That was lovely. That was lovely. That was lovely. So, there's some things going on behind the scenes over there because it seems like she was not with her mother. She says she found out that her biological mother passed away, which means that there were some things that were going on. So, her life, when it comes to grandma's babies, or children that the grandparents are raising, there's a story behind there about what was going on with the mother and the father and that sort of thing. So let's look at one of the apples that just came in. Joy sends $3 and says, create what you love, like ShaCarri. Beautiful. Thank you so much for that. Thank you. Absolutely. Absolutely. So listen, on that note, we're going to just show some of your comments, and then we are going to get out of here after that. So what is the self-love lesson here? Let me just make sure that there are no new apples that have come in, so that we make sure that we grab them all before we jump out of here. Hey, oh my goodness. All right, hold on. All right, wonderful. There we go. All right. So there we have it. There we have it. I appreciate all of you for coming out and being a part of this conversation. So listen, thank you. Go out there and love one another. Most importantly, what? Love yourself. And part of loving yourself, what is the self-love lesson here? The self-love lesson here is to create yourself an image that is who it is that you choose to be. So much so that what other people say about you is a non-factor. And remember, like the quote that I said, for those who believe, no proof is necessary. For those who do not believe, no proof is possible. So just love yourself and really bathe and revel in that self-love. So that's one. Two, like the example that we saw in this video, continue to keep pushing forward, one foot in front of the other, no matter what comes in your way. And on that note, I will see you all in the next video. Make sure that you subscribe. Make sure that you're a part of the text notification squad. If you are not, the link is below. The link to the apples are below. Go ahead, while we're rolling the credits, go ahead and put up those self-love lessons that you learned in this. Come on. I want to read some of yours. Come on. Yeah. I want to see some of what is the self-love lesson that you all learned from this. Concentrate on what you want, not what you don't want, right? Concentrate on what you want, not what you don't want. Let's see. Non-factors can kick rocks. That is a good self-love lesson here. Absolutely. Don't listen to negativity. Why don't we switch that sentence around? Instead of coming from the double negative, why not just switch that sentence into the positive? I believe in me. Yes, be unapologetic in your self-love. Yes, we cannot please a group of, let's talk about what it is that we do want. Let's talk about that. Let's honor yourself and your full womanhood. Absolutely. Okay, shine the light, unapologetically me, power chi. Thank you. So on that note, I will see you all in the next video. Hey, listen, I'll see you all. Make sure you get the book on Amazon. Make sure that you're subscribed. Make sure that you know how to reach me again. Make sure that you share this video and create dialogue. Ask the people in your life how they feel about the topic and if they have anything to add to it. So, let's. All right, I will see you all in the next video. All right, on that note, have a great day. Tanya TKO, and I am out.